time scaling property. Okay, so what is a time scaling property? Says time scaling property says if x of t is the time domain signal, जिसको मैंने frequency domain में convert किया है, where I'm representing the same signal as x of j omega. Okay, as I told you, in case of a Nagarkani, we are using this particular symbol to represent the omega. Okay, so instead of this symbol, you can also represent by w. It will be same. It is omega. Okay, so according to the time scaling property, in the time domain, if I'm scaling the signal, x of 80, do you remember x of 80? What does this a indicate? Yes, can someone tell me what does this a indicate? When we have studied the operations, what are the different operations we have studied related with the time independent variable ke related? We have studied the three operations. What are those we have studied? Yes, quickly. कौन-कौन से operations हम लोग ने पढ़े थे related with the time? Time axis.
Time shifting, time folding,
Time scaling. Scaling,
scalar.
time scaling. Yes. So what does this A represent? X of 80 है ना, तो A क्या represent होता है?
Scale factor.
Scale factor. Very good. So depend upon the value of A, we are doing compression or expansion of the signal. So can you tell me when the value of A is greater than 1, so it will be a compression or expansion?
Compression.
Compression. Good.
Compression.
So when the value of A is greater than 1, it will be a compression. When the value of A is less than 1, it will be an expansion. Okay. So this type of scaling we are performing in time domain. So let us see what will be the case when we are going to the frequency domain. So this is the proof which is given in the book Nagarkoni. You can go through the proof. According to when I'm converting this particular signal, time domain, scaled time domain signal in the frequency domain, what I'm getting A upon 1 upon mod A. Mod A is the scale factor. Capital X is nothing but the Fourier transform of j omega whole divided by A. Okay, so this means that the time domain, whatever the A factor or scale factor we are getting in frequency domain, it will become inverse of that. That is 1 by A. So what do you mean by it will become inverse of that? This means that in case when in the time domain, when my signal is compressing, if the signal is compressing in the time domain, in the frequency domain, the signal will expanding. So it will be having an inverse relation between the two. Okay, so you can see with the here, so f of 80, so a ki value agar it will be the value of a is greater than 1 in this case. So in time domain the signal is compressing, but in the frequency domain the signal will start expanding, as it will be having the exactly opposite relation between the time domain and frequency domain. Okay, so time compression of the signal results in spectral expansion. Why the word spectral is written? Because we are relating with the two types of responses. One is the magnitude response, another one is a phase response. Okay, so whenever there will be a time compression, the expansion of the spectral will be there, and whenever there will be a time expansion, the compression of the spectral will be there. Okay, so let us see how we can prove, or let us solve this particular property with the help of one numerical. Again, the same concept can be shown through this particular video which is given in the YouTube. If you can go through this video, let me show you a small part of that video. It is not, I hope the screen is visible to you all. Is it? Yes, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you can able to see this is a time domain signal. Okay. So yahan pe my signal is a time domain signal. So this is a which signal? Can someone tell me? This is a which type of signal?
Rectangle signal.
Rectangular signal. So we have taken a rectangular signal which is represented in the time domain, and it is represented as f of x. Okay, we are usually following the notation x of t. So instead of x of t, here we are taking a time domain signal which is noted or which is represented as f of x. Okay, now if I find out the Fourier transform of the signal, how the Fourier transform will be looking? I have applied the Fourier transform. This is the formula of Fourier transform. This is x of t into e raised to power x of t into e raised to power minus 2 pi j omega t and dx. So यहाँ पे they have just taken the different symbol, but the formula is same. It is माइनस जे ओमेगा. सो जे ओमेगा ओमेगा की जगह पे यहाँ पे 2 पाई एफ टी करके लिखा हुआ है. सो एफ टी की जगह पे एक्स लिखा हुआ है, एफ की जगह पे दे हैव टेकन दिस पर्टिकुलर symbol and integration with respect to dx. So this means that if I take a time domain signal and if I find out the Fourier transform of this particular signal, in time domain signal the signal is only this much of what we can say that time axis में if I see the width of the signal is only this much. So if the same signal am I representing in the frequency domain, so how I'm getting the curve? So in the frequency domain, the signal will look like this. Okay. So this is how the signal will be. So this is called as a sync signal. This type of signal that we are getting in the frequency domain, this type of signal is called as a sync signal. Okay. So this means that in time domain, my rect signal is represented with very small width. See, this is only the width of the signal. Let us consider 1. But when we are representing the same signal or converting, or when we have find out the Fourier transform the signal is represented by sync signal. And you can able to see this is the width of the sync signal. So if I compare, तो ये signal हमारा compressed form में है, पर यहाँ पे मेरा spectral density क्या हो गया? Expand हो गया. It is bigger width. This is a smaller width. Here we are getting the signal in the frequency domain in the expanded way. Okay, so this is a scaling. This is the effect of a scaling property. If I'll be taking a very rectangular signal which is having a very more width of the rectangular signal is very high, then whatever the spectral I'll be getting here in the frequency domain, it will be very smaller spectral. Okay, so like this, scaling is time domain में जहाँ पे compression होता है, frequency domain में वहाँ पे expansion होगा. Okay, so this is how we are going to get. Now, so this is what is the output of the frequency domain. Okay. Now, if I take this as a time domain signal f of x, and if I find out the inverse Fourier transform of this, so I'll be getting this as a rectangular pulse. Okay. So ये sync pulse मैंने as an time domain signal if I consider, and इस sync pulse का जब मैंने Fourier transform निकाला, तो इस sync pulse का Fourier transform will be a rectangular pulse. So like this we are getting. So rectangular pulse का Fourier transform is a sync pulse, and sync pulse ka Fourier transform is rectangular pulse. Why it is called as a sync pulse? Because it is having a shape like a sinusoidal shape. Okay. Now, what is the difference between sine wave and sync wave? The only difference is that in case of a sync wave, we are having in between जो high amplitude यहाँ पे आ रहा है, this is called as a fundamental frequency or fundamental value of the signal. Okay. बाकी के जो है हमारे these are called as a harmonics which is present with the signal. Okay. So this is how we can show scaling operation. Whenever there will be a small signal present in the time domain, the expanded signal can be seen in the frequency domain. And whenever the signal is bigger in case of a time domain with the more width in the frequency domain, the sync signal will be in a compressed way. Okay. So this is how the scaling can be done. So let us solve one numerical because it is again a very important numerical which demonstrate this particular property. So in order to take this particular numerical, let me go to the book. I'll take the numerical from the book only, so it will be easy for you to understand. So I hope you have written the property. All of you have written the property. Scaling property लिखा तुम लोगों ने, सब लोगों ने?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, time scaling property लिखा. Have you written the conclusion of this property? Have you written the conclusion? Time compression. Time compression in time domain will be nothing but it gives what?
Expansion in Fourier.
Yes, expansion in the Fourier domain. Okay, and expansion in time domain will be giving you the compression in the Fourier domain. That is nothing but spectral. Okay, so चलो now let us solve the same numerical rectangular signal का Fourier transform लिया तो वो sync में कैसे convert होता है? That one numerical will take under this particular property, and then we'll move to the next property. Okay, so in order to let me see where is that numerical given, because it is little bit lengthy numerical. चलो तुम लोग solve करो तब तक. चलो take a rectangular signal. Yes, take a rectangular signal. Yes, all of you know how to find out the Fourier transform, right? सब लोगों को पता है अभी Fourier transform कैसे draw करना है, कैसे निकालना है. Is it clear to everyone? Already in the last practical lecture, we have solved many of the numericals related with the Fourier transform. Okay. Chalo, now find out the Fourier transform of the given signal. So the signal is like this. It is given like this. Okay. This is time domain signal. जिसका आप लोग को Fourier transform निकालना है. Okay. This is x of t. Okay, ठीक है. So this is a rectangular pulse which is having a width of capital T. So that's why we are taking it here from minus t to plus t. Okay, so take this numerical and start solving the numerical. Okay, chalo, tell me what will be the step number 1 you're going to do quickly.
मैम एम्पलीट्यूड क्या है मैम?
Let me take the amplitude of A. ठीक है, चलो, what is the first step? Write down the formula of the Fourier transform. Yes, what is the formula of the Fourier transform? Quickly. Yes, what is the formula of the Fourier transform?
Integration minus infinity to infinity x of t into e raised to minus j omega t.
X of t into e raised to power minus j omega t and dt, right? Chalo, next. Which is equal to? What are you going to write? Which is equal to? The limit of the integration will be changed, not changed. क्या होगी? क्या लोगे? बताओ जल्दी से.
t by 2 to
minus t by 2 to t
Yes,
by 2.
minus t by 2 to t by 2. And then x of t. So what is the amplitude of x of t from minus t by 2 to t by 2?
A.
A. Yes. A into e raised to power minus j omega t dt. चलो अब इसको solve करो and tell me what is the answer you're getting. I'm giving you 2 minutes to complete with this. Chalo, do the integration, put the value. Yes, anyone got the answer for this one?
Minus a into e raised to minus j omega t upon j omega.
E raised to power minus 9. What about the others? So AI can take outside, right? इसका
minus
integration
a
कितना आएगा?
upon j omega e minus a
नहीं.
upon j omega e
Minus a upon j omega e. नहीं. E raised to power j omega t divided by minus j omega, right? And here I'll put the limit. What is the limit?
minus t by 2 to t by 2.
हाँ, t by 2 to minus t by 2. ठीक है. So when I'll put the limit, what will be the answer we'll be getting?
minus a by j omega in bracket 1 minus e to the power j omega t by e to the power minus j omega t.
Yes. Let me show you. Just a little bit more. So the answer will be x of omega will be, if I put the value, it will be equal to a. I'll take minus j omega common, bahar le lu मैं, minus j omega I'm writing here. Okay, and I'll put the value. First is t by 2. So e raised to power minus j omega small t की जगह पे capital T by 2, right? Minus अपर लिमिट के बाद लोअर लिमिट क्या है आपका e raised to power minus j omega t के जगह पे minus t by 2. So when I put minus t by 2, this minus will become plus and it will become t by 2. Yes, all of you are getting till this point. Is it okay? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
यहाँ तक सब लोग का आंसर आया. I hope all of you are solving.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, do you know one identity? Sine theta can be written in which form? If I am writing a sine theta in terms of exponential, how I am going to write down the sine theta? In form of exponential. In the form of exponential, if I want to write down the sine theta, what is that identity?
Ma'am, can you represent in sine hyperbolic function?
You can also represent in the form of a sine theta form. No need to go for hyperbolic. Direct sine theta के form में भी represent कर सकते हो. That only I am asking you. Euler's identity, you know, I think. So what is how we are going to write down the sine theta in terms of exponential? Yes, come on, dear students. Maths. You studied this in the maths. E raised to power what?
Iota x.
Yes, e raised to power j theta minus e raised to power minus j theta whole divided with
2.
what? 2j. 2 cos में होता है. Cos theta का फॉर्मूला क्या है? Cos theta is equal to e raised to power minus j theta, e raised to power j theta plus e raised to power minus j theta whole divided by 2. So this is how we are representing cos. In sine we are representing this. This is called as a Euler identity. I hope you are remembering that you have studied in the maths. Yes? पढ़ा था मैथ्स में, किया है आप लोगों ने?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. Can we apply the same identity in the above numerical? Can we apply the same identity in the above numerical? This identity can be applied to the above numerical. Can I take minus sign outside? If I take the minus sign outside, so how I'll be getting? Minus side outside लिया मैंने यहाँ पे a, okay? And ये omega जो है, this omega, what I have done, 2 pi, हम लोग कैसे लिखते हैं ओमेगा? 2 pi f, right? Yes. So what I have done, I have taken 2 outside and minus sign मैंने बाहर लिया. तो can you tell me what will be the equation? How I'm going to write down the equation, above equation? Give me a quick reply. Minus sign अभी मैंने बाहर लिया, तो how I'm going to write?
E to the power j omega t by 2.
E raised to power j
Sir,
omega.
ma'am, positions will be swapped off e.
Yes. Minus e raised to power minus j omega t by 2 whole divided with ये वाला जो मेरा था ना यहाँ पे 2, वो 2 I have written अंदर ले लिया और इसमें से जो j बाहर था, j ओमेगा था ना, तो j I have taken inside and 2 I have taken inside, and this minus and this minus will cancel out. Okay, so now what is this? What I am getting this? Yes, what is this? Which this equation represents?
Sin theta.
Sin theta, can I consider this as the same sin theta? So the same can be written as, what is the value of theta then? So it is a upon pi f sine. Yes, what is the value of theta in this case?
Omega t.
Yes, it is nothing
Omega t
but
by 2.
yes, it is omega t by 2.
मैम वो पाई एफ कहाँ से है? मैम एक बार बताओ.
ये जो ओमेगा है ना, ये वाला ओमेगा, दिस ओमेगा इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? omega is nothing but it is equal to 2 pi f, right? ओमेगा की वैल्यू 2 पाई एफ होती है ना, तो हम लोग ने क्या किया, इस ओमेगा की जगह पे ना यहाँ पे 2 पाई एफ लिया और 2 अंदर डाला, 2 अंदर अंदर हम लोग ने लिखा, ये वाला जो j है ना वो भी हम लोग ने अंदर लिखा।
मैम वहाँ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई भी कर सकते हैं ना,
किससे?
न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर को 2 से
किस-
मल्टीप्लाई करके।
पर 2 ऑलरेडी हम लोग को मिल रहा है ना डिनोमिनेटर में, सिर्फ वो अंदर ही लिखना है हम लोग को।
ओके ओके
सेम थिंग, व्हाट इज व्हाई देन वी आर गोइंग टू टेक द एक्स्ट्रा स्टेप्स। ये जो नीचे वाला 2 है ना, यहाँ पे 2 पाई एफ ओमेगा की वैल्यू है, उसमें से 2 हम लोग ने अंदर लिखा, पाई एफ रह गया और ये j भी अंदर लिखा, सो दैट वी कैन इक्वेट दिस इक्वेशन सेम एज दैट ऑफ द sin थीटा। सो हियर वी आर गेटिंग अ sin थीटा। यस, इज इट ओके? ऑल ऑफ यू आर गेटिंग टिल दिस? ऑल आर
यस
okay? Any doubt you are having till this step? Any doubt you are having till this step?
No.
Yes, no? Yes?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, chalo, now let us proceed. Now, but final answer is nothing but this in the form of a sink, na? So how to convert this into the form of a sink? Sink or sin theta का relation क्या है? Okay, so let me explain you what is the relation between the sin theta and sink theta, and how we can able to convert into the sink, the sin theta. Okay, so according to the formula, sin pi x, sin pi x divided with pi x is equal to sinc x, is equal to sinc x. Sinc x matlab, if I want to represent the sin theta in the form of sin theta, the sin theta should be present in the form of this. Sin pi x whole divided by pi x is equal to sinc x. Okay, so in our case what we are getting? We are getting x of omega is equal to what? It is nothing but a upon, we are getting it as an a upon what? क्या था डिनोमिनेटर में?
Pi f.
pi f था, and we are having sin omega t divided by 2, right? This is what we have got. Yes, so in order to convert my sin theta into sin theta, I need to convert the sin theta in this form. Okay, so sin theta को इस form में convert करने के लिए what I'll do, I'll open the omega वाला जो bracket है ना, if I open that particular bracket, how I can write down this nothing but it will be equal to sin 2 pi f divided by capital T into capital T whole divided by, this is whole divided by 2. So this 2 and 2 get cancelled. Okay, we are only remaining with pi here. Okay, pi ft. So if I take this pi ft, ये बाहर भी हमारा pi f ही है ना, तो वो अगर मैंने अंदर दिया, because it is whole divided by pi f. So the same equation I have rearranged, and the same equation I have written as a sin pi ft capital T upon pi f. Yes, so we are writing in this form. Okay, so so if I'm writing this, we have rearranged it, we are writing this equation in this form. So can I connect or can I convert this particular equation in this form? So can I consider the pi is already there and x can be considered as a f, the x can be considered as a f. Okay, so the same equation, whatever we have written the formula, the same equation we are writing this, and in this equation this is pi, this is x, this is x, this f we are representing it x, and again denominator में भी क्या आ रहा है? Pi और x. So can I represent the same equation? The same equation is equal to, it is A upon A into, instead of sign, can I write it as sinc? Sinc, okay, x. What is the value of x? What is the value of x we are having in this case? Sinc x, no? ये वाला x. So what is the value of x we are having?
F.
F. F. और ये हमारा कैपिटल T जो रह गया था. So this is the final answer you are going to get for this numerical. So
Yeah,
x of omega, yes.
मैम वो t तो एंगल में है ना,
कौन सा वाला T?
वो न्यूमरेटर वाला t, sin pi ft वाला.
न्यूमरेटर में ये वाला T, तो ये हम लोग ने T को कुछ भी चेंज नहीं किया ना, ये हमारा ये कैपिटल T इज एज इट इज. हम लोग ने पाई f लिखा हुआ है, नीचे पाई f लिखा हुआ है. सो हम लोग का फॉर्मूला क्या है? साइन पाई x होल डिवाइडेड बाय पाई x. सो होल डिवाइडेड के लिए हम लोग ने ये पाई f जो है हम लोग ने अंदर लेकर आया है, इसको होल डिवाइडेड बाय पाई f लिखा. एंड इफ आई कंपेयर दिस विद पाई x, सो x इज नथिंग बट अवर f. So sin pi x divided by pi x is nothing but sin pi f divided by pi f. So we have replaced this whole equation by sinc. So t is as it is. I have not changed t. Capital T is remaining as it is.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Is it clear to everyone? Yes?
Yes.
मैं एक बार फिर से बताऊँ.
देखो अब मैंने क्या किया, साइन तक समझ में आया आपको? साइन कहाँ से आया वहां तक समझ में आया सब लोगों को?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. Now the sine signal, what is the difference between sine signal and sync signal? The sine signal, let me show you the difference between sine signal and sync signal and how we are going to convert the sine signal into the sync signal. So this is our sine signal, okay? The sine signal is having the equal amplitude for positive and negative. Like this, it is our sine signal, okay? So positive, we are having the same amplitude. If I'm taking it as an A, okay, so everywhere it will be A, and I can take this as a minus A. So this is an, sorry, this is a cosine signal I have drawn. Okay, now, so this is my sine signal which is having an amplitude of A, okay? And what is a sync signal? Sync signal is a signal which is having the amplitude, maximum amplitude at the middle. And this maximum amplitude, normally it is 1. So this means that at sync 0, the amplitude is always 1. And उसके बाद मेरा amplitude जो है ना वो decrease होते जाता है. It is continuously reducing. So this type of signal, when we are having this type of signal, is nothing but it is called as a sync signal. Okay, and how we are representing the sync signal? Frequency domain में जब हम लोग spectrum represent करते हैं, I think all of you are knowing the word called spectrum. Spectrum मतलब क्या है? What do you mean by term called spectrum? Yes, we have drawn two types of spectrum. I have said line spectrum. Do you remember the first numerical we have taken where we have drawn the frequency component of the given time domain signal? तो हम लोग ने दो ग्राफ निकाले थे. कौन कौन से दो ग्राफ हम लोग ने ड्रॉ किए थे? We have drawn the two graphs. What are those two graphs that we have drawn? Yes. And I have,
magnitude response
yes,
and phase response.
Magnitude response and phase response. So these graphs are called as spectrums. So these graphs are having the information of the frequency. उस frequency का amplitude and phase response this graph is having. So that's why these graphs are called spectrum. So when we are in frequency domain, we are using a word called spectrum. So this sync signals are nothing but these are representing the spectrums, a spectrum of a signal. How it is representing the spectrum? This signal which is having the highest magnitude, this is called as a fundamental frequency. Fundamental frequency मतलब अगर मेरा कोई साइन सिग्नल है, ये मेरा साइन सिग्नल है जिसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी 20 किलोहर्ट्ज है. Okay, it is having the frequency of 20 kilohertz. So I will get a peak. I will get this peak at what frequency? At what frequency when I will be drawing the spectrum? I'll be getting this peak at what frequency? At 20 kilohertz I'll be getting this peak in the frequency domain. In the time domain, if I'm having a sine signal with 20 kilohertz, which is present at the 20 kilo, in the frequency domain, I'll be getting a peak at 20 kilohertz. Okay, and these small, the sites which are having, these are called as a harmonics. These harmonics are nothing but these are the noise which is present. Okay, so there are even and odd harmonics which is present. So this type of, when we are representing a signal, this type of signals are called as a sync signal. Okay, so what is the relation? So this is how we can draw. So what is a mathematical relationship between the sync and sine signal? What is the mathematical relationship between sync and sine signal? If I want to convert the sine signal into the sync signal, this is how I need to represent. Okay, so sine pi x upon pi x is equal to sync x. So I need to represent my sine signal in this form so that I can convert the sine signal into the sync signal. So what I have done, whatever the answer I have got, in that answer I try to represent my sine signal in this form. ओके तो इसको रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए मैंने ओमेगा जो है ना, ओमेगा की वैल्यू पुट की. सो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ ओमेगा? द वैल्यू ऑफ ओमेगा इज नथिंग बट 2 pi f. So the value of omega is 2 pi f. So instead of omega, I have put 2 pi f. So when I put 2 pi f, this 2 and 2 get cancelled, and I'll only having sine pi f t, capital T. And what I've done, ये जो denominator में pi f था, that pi f I have taken as a whole. ये वाला whole के नीचे ये pi f लेकर आया. Okay, so now sine pi f capital T upon pi f. So now I have just checked the same thing we are getting here. Sine pi x, यहाँ पे x की जगह पे हम लोग f consider कर रहे हैं. Okay, so this means that now I have represented my sine signal in this form. So when I have represented my sine signal in this form, I can convert this into the sync form. So this complete equation, sine pi f whole divided by pi f, is replaced with sync x. And what is the value of x? X is nothing but f. So sync is, this is sync. ठीक है, sync पूरा हम लोग sync लिखते हैं, sync x is f and capital T is remaining as it is. So that's why the final answer that we are getting is nothing but like this. Okay, so this is the final answer we are getting in this. Now, once we got the final answer, what we need to do, we need to draw the spectrum. Spectrum matlab magnitude response and phase response. So if you're going to draw the spectrum of this, so if you're going to draw the spectrum of this, x of omega, you're getting, final x of omega is nothing but you're getting it as A. What we are getting? A? Yes. Sync. क्या मिल रहा था आप हम लोग को? Sync x was ft, capital T. Okay, so this is the final answer we are getting. Okay, and if I find out the magnitude response of this, so no imaginary term, this is the only real term which is present. So if I draw a graph of magnitude response where this is my f, okay, and this is my magnitude of x of f, x of omega. So if I take the value of f is equal to 0, first, if I put the different values of f in this case. So first, if I take the value of f is equal to 0. So always remember, sync 0 is equal to 1. This is the property of sync signal. Sync 0. If I take the value of sync 0, so it is always equal to 1. So sync 0 matlab we are getting 1. Okay. Now if I put the value of f is equal to 1, so it will be sync t. So it will be somewhere here. Then f is equal to t. So sync 2t. So like this, if I draw this graph, I'll be getting this graph, spectrum graph like this. Yes, like this. Okay. इसका मतलब है ये ग्राफ का जो width है, that depend upon this t, capital T. Okay. This means what? अगर मैंने ये वाले rectangular signal का, this rectangular signal का ये जो width change किया, if I increase the width in the time domain, okay, if this width I increase, this is capital T. If I change this width when the signal is present in the time domain, so in the frequency domain also the spectrum will change, right? In the frequency domain also, since we are drawing the spectrum, ये जो spectrum हम लोगों ने draw किया, this is with respect to the value of t. So if I change the t, this here also the spectrum will change. Okay. So now if I decrease the value of t, okay, decrease the value of t in time domain में मैंने ये जो rectangular pulse है ना, ये मैंने और compress किया, उसका width और change किया, उसका width और कम किया. If I decrease the width, like this. Okay, compress किया signal को. So in the frequency domain, if I consider the frequency domain, if you plot this spectrum, the magnitude response, whatever the magnitude response, it will get expanded. The amplitude will remain same, but the magnitude response of this sync signal, it will get expanded. And this is according to the scaling property. Okay, so here we have done with the two conclusion. The first conclusion is that if I find out the Fourier transform of rect signal, it is a sync signal. Always remember, it is a very important conclusion we are getting. Next semester analog communication, again the same conclusion you will be using. If I find out the Fourier transform of rect signal, you will be getting a sync signal. Okay, first conclusion. Second conclusion, if I change the width of the rectangular pulse, if I decrease the width of the rectangular pulse, the magnitude response or the spectrum in the frequency domain will expand. And if I expand the width of the rectangular signal in time domain, the magnitude response in the frequency domain will get compressed. Okay, so this is two observation that we are getting through this two numerical. So is it clear? Did you understand this property scaling and did you understand this numerical? Are you having any doubt in this? Are you having any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. Now let us take one more property and we'll stop. A last property, we'll take one more property and we'll stop. Okay. So this what about this is what we have studied in the scaling. The same rectangular pulse wala numerical na, it is solved in this book also. You can go through this book. I think the later part at the end of the book, this same numerical is solved. You can go through this book and you can check the same thing. Okay. Now the same second property, next property is time shifting. So according to the time shifting property, let me go for the presentation. So the next property we'll consider is nothing but time shifting. So time shifting property क्या बोलता है? What is according to the time shifting? अगर x of t is the time domain signal that I'm representing in the time domain, and इसका अगर मैंने frequency domain निकाला, and I'm getting the frequency domain as x of omega, I'm getting the frequency domain as x of omega, then if I change the time domain signal or delayed the time domain signal by t naught, okay, so we have considered a sine signal here and then we have delayed the sine signal by t naught. So what effect will be there in the frequency domain? What changes will be there in the frequency domain? So x of t signal ka jo Fourier transform, it will remain same, x of omega. Only one term will get added, that is e raised to power minus j omega t naught. This term will get added and this term will be nothing but it will change the phase shift in the frequency domain. So it is not going to change the amplitude or the magnitude response of the signal when the signal is present in the frequency domain. But because of this term, it will change the phase shift. Okay, and this phase shift will increase with the frequency. This phase shift will change in the frequency domain. Okay, so addition of this term e raised to power j omega t naught will be nothing but this term will be changes or the phase shift will get added. This amount of phase shift will be get added. E raised to power minus j omega naught. So remember this thing. T minus t naught, change in the delayed in the time domain, will addition in the phase shift in the frequency domain. Magnitude will remain same. No change in the magnitude will be there. So this type of property is called as a time shifting property. I hope you have taken this property. Have you written this property?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
इतनी जल्दी लिख रहे हो तुम लोग? Okay, chalo, now let us take the property is frequency shifting. So this is the proof. Validity property nahi karna hai. The same thing that I have explained you for Fourier transform of rectangular signal. And one more thing, rectangular signal का Fourier transform निकालोगे तो sync मिलता है और sync का Fourier transform निकालोगे तो rectangular signal मिलता है. Remember this thing. चलो, now let us consider the next property is frequency shifting. Okay, so what is frequency shifting? Frequency shifting state that is if x of t is a time domain signal and उसका अगर मैंने frequency domain consider किया, let us consider x of omega or x of f. Okay, then when I change the spectrum in the frequency domain, spectrum change करना मतलब magnitude response जो आ रहा है ना उसको shift कर देना. कितने amount से मैंने magnitude response shift कर दिया है? It is shifted by FC amount. If the magnitude response is shifted by FC amount, then in the time domain there will be multiplication of a term called e raised to power j2 pi fct. So उतनी frequency will get multiplied. What is the frequency fc? जितने से आप लोग magnitude response shift कर रहे हो, delayed कर रहे हो, उतना amount of the frequency will get shift or change in the time domain signal. Okay, so that is nothing but it is called as the frequency shifting signal. So frequency shifting signal. So ये हमारा spectrum है. ये spectrum will get delayed. Let us consider omega naught से ये spectrum मेरा delayed हो गया है. So whenever there will be change in the spectrum, the x of t signal, the original signal will get multiplied with e raised to power which term? E raised to power j2 pi fc term. So e raised to power j2 pi fc term we are representing through a cos theta. Okay. And the signal, the time, this is a time domain signal, and when I will be shifting the magnitude response in frequency domain, the signal will get multiplied with cos, and this is how the signal will look. So amplitude modulation जब करते हैं ना, so the frequency shifting concept we are using in the amplitude modulation. Okay, the same concept we are using in the amplitude modulation. Okay. चलो, so now shifting property हो गया, time shifting, frequency shifting हो गया. Now we are only remaining with two properties, multiplication in time domain and convolution in time domain. So this two property will be taking in the next lecture. And the last point of this unit, that is the Fourier transform of periodic signals. So these 2 points are remaining. So these 2 points I'm going to take in the next lecture. So that we'll be completing with the second unit. Okay. So is it clear with you all? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can someone summarize what point we have covered today?
We have covered time shifting and frequency shifting.
And time shifting, frequency shifting, और कौन सा वाला point?
Time
cover
scaling.
किया? Time scaling. What is the conclusion
scaling.
of time scaling?
Fourier transform of time scaling is sine sinc signal.
Fourier transform of rectangular pulse.
Fourier transform of rectangular pulse is sinc signal.
Yes. And what is the another conclusion you are doing from the scaling property?
If time domain is there is expansion in time domain, then there is compression in Fourier domain.
Frequency domain. Yes, because 1 upon a आ जाता है ना, scale factor will inverse. That's why it is opposite relation. It is having the opposite relation. ठीक है. चलो, now multiplication and convolution property हम लोग next lecture में करेंगे. Let me take the attendance. Okay, what about roll number 1 to 5? Why they are not attending the lecture from the last lectures? They are not there. Is there any problem with them? Yes? Yes, Shreya? Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is absent. 15, 16 is absent. 17, 18 is also absent. Yes, why the 18 is also so, his attendance is very less. Is there in the others lecture? 18, 19 is also absent. Roll number 18 is there. Om Bore. What is the status? 84 is also absent today. Yes, Shreya, I'm asking you.
Ma'am, she informed that she is not attending the lecture.
Acha, ठीक है. So what about 18, roll number 18? Why is he having so less attendance? Anyone is knowing about him? 27, 28 is also absent, 29. Even Veera, you have only attended 11 lecture out of 15. Yes, Veera? Thirty is absent, 31, 32, 33, 34. Are you understanding, dear? Are you understanding? 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 54, 55 is absent, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60 is there, 61 is not there, 62, 63, 64, 65 is absent, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70. ठीक है, fine. So the absent numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 16, 18, 19, 24, 28, 30, 32, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, and 65.
Hello, ma'am. 28 is present.
28 is present. I have marked. अच्छा ठीक है.
24
28
is
का मैंने
also
mark
present.
किया. 24, but I can't able to see when I'm taking the attendance. ठीक है,
Ma'am,
मैं
there was a
mark कर
net
देती हूँ.
I got
issue.
disconnected, ma'am.
Okay, ठीक है. I have marked the attendance.
Thank you, ma'am.
ठीक है. Yes. Attendance का समय the count become 155, 55. And during the lecture it was I think 52, 53. Okay, fine. Chalo, let us end with the session now. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.